Drivers of the Great American Race are getting ready to start their engines this Sunday. The Daytona 500, the iconic 500-mile NASCAR Cup Series opener, now in its 62nd race.
As we get closer to race day, News 6 at 9's Carolina Cardona went to Daytona Beach to check out a place honoring sports race car driving, the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America.
It celebrates not only the four-wheel heritage of stock cars, sports cars, Indy cars, it also celebrates all forms of motorsports. We have motorcycles, airplanes, power boats. This is Rusty Wallace's last stock car that he won a race in.
Located on the grounds of Daytona International Speedway, the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America pays tribute to those who paved the way for NASCAR and to sports car drivers who became household names like Dale Earnhardt, Mario Andretti, and Richard Petty.
There's also famous names around the world who made their mark here in America. Jackie Ickx is a top sports car driver and Formula One driver from Belgium, but we also have top motorcycle drivers, riders. You call them riders, not drivers.
Pretty much every vehicle has a story, like the Superbird built and driven by Richard Petty 50 years ago at the Daytona 500.
It was state-of-the-art, probably somewhat controversial when it came out. Wings like that, you might see those on street cars today, but back then nothing like that was going on in stock car racing.
Just before entering the Motorsports Hall of Fame, the Daytona International Speedway has on display the Daytona 500 winning car here. Right now it's empty because last year's winning car was given back to Denny Hamlin's team. But come Sunday night, the new winning car will be taken as is from Victory Lane and placed right here.
When the tours resume on Monday, you could actually be among the first to see the car.
Guests can either sign up for a tour when they buy a ticket to a race, or they can visit the museum any other day for a self-guided tour.
This is the Indy 500 winning car, Scott Dixon and Ganassi Racing back in 2008. And this is what you call a roadster. That's the 60s era car right there.
Since its establishment in 1989, the museum has inducted 251 men and women of motorsports, including iconic names who've helped those competitors race toward the finish line.
Speedway debuted in 1959, so through 58 they raced on the beach.
Over at the Heritage of Daytona Gallery, historical images line the walls from those beginnings and a Henry Ford 999 car.
This is a very nice replica of a very famous car in not just motorsports but automotive history.
The Hall of Fame is getting ready to inaugurate a new space with more cars, artifacts, memorabilia, and photographs of iconic people in the world of motorsports.
More of everything, more of what we love about the sport.
Carolina Cardona, News 6 at 9.
Wow. Very cool history,
yeah,
right?
Right where the car is going to be. She stood right in the middle. I love that.
You love that part, right, Troy?
Yes,
And that's, and that's something really cool to take in, even if you're just in town for this. But during the Daytona 500, the museum does not offer tours, but can still visit the Hall of Fame for self-guided tours.
And we were talking this morning about how a lot of people who do come for the big race take the whole week off.
Yeah.
They've been around, they've been
Yes.
shopping, they've been having a good time. So it's really good for our Daytona Beach community as well.